Hello and thanks for joining me. My name is Brittney Parr and today I'm going to walk you through my field-based project summary presentation. For my project, I focused on implementing an organization development program within a global change management center of excellence. First, a little background about my company and my project. I work for a global business services organization for a large global company of about 40,000 employees who work across 40 countries. Based on recommendations that I had made earlier this year as a result of a formal needs assessment that I performed for GBS, I was approved to not only launch an OD program, but tasked to integrate it within our existing GBS Change Management Center of Excellence in partnership with our Senior Manager of Change Management. The exciting thing is that this COE was preparing to launch its services to the rest of the global company in 2024, so the timing couldn't have been better. To do this, I focused on 5 primary objectives, which centered around number 1, clearly defining OD within the context of our existing change program. Number 2, I focused on updating the playbook in partnership with my Senior Manager of Change to include OD principles and methodologies such as systems thinking, which is depicted in Visual A, and the action research model depicted in Visual B, as well as appreciative inquiry and taking a more strengths-based approach in working with our people. Number 3, I spent time, and I'm quite honestly still spending time, educating key stakeholders on what OD is and how it will both enhance and differ from our existing change model. Number 4, I integrated OD into our current GBS changes that I was working on to show what it would look like in real time, which was a great way to increase buy-in and support from our leadership team. Finally, I set a target to pilot our OD services within the HR organization prior to the global company-wide rollout. As you can see, this is a fairly complex project, and during the last couple of months, I think we've made some great strides in revising our playbook and in utilizing OD. Now, the 2 projects that I utilized OD in include a program level change and a project level change. The program level change was a change where I focused on conducting a needs assessment and used both survey and focus group data analysis to help us define a more effective and employee-driven GBS people engagement strategy and roadmap that will be executed through the end of this year and in next year. And the one at the project level focused on standardizing our receiving process in our North American manufacturing plants. There's actually 32 in total, and we're in the middle of executing this approach, which included a leadership focus group, and now individual interviews with each plant controller as well as a resource review. Finally, I was able to gain a committed partnership with our HR partners, specifically the head of HR Evolution. We're in the process of hiring 2 OD and change specialists to support his projects, and I will be focusing at the programmatic level. All in all, this has been a great experience. We're building our formal launch rollout plan for our COE, and we'll be engaging the organization through focus groups and leadership interviews to make sure that we're ready to support the business and their 2024 strategic plan efforts. I've learned a lot about myself, how to handle resistance, how to practice what I preach and be facilitative, and I can't wait to see what the next several years hold for this new COE and for our company. I must say I have an amazing and supportive leader and team, and absolutely could not have done this without them. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'm happy to take any questions.